dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Yeah.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on with y'all? Beat Down Brown, Adeo Duma. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. How about yourself, kid?
Man, I'm all right. I can't complain, man. Back in the building again.
Yes, sir.
It's another Dirty 30 for y'all.
Yeah, man.
And
I was just looking at the topic at hand, man. I should have fucking punched in old man so he could get into the digital realm of this on how the payment and all that stuff, the NFT aspect of it. But I think we could swing it. You know, I don't like to bother him too much because of the time difference.
right.
But yeah, man. We back at it again, talking about that Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, that infamous Wu-Tang album that's been, passed around.
Boy.
Yeah, man. First old buddy bought it, and then he got jammed up. Was that Skrelly?
That bitch.
Yeah, man, he was on one, man. When he bought the shit and then was talking about, taking Ghost off the album and all that shit going back and forth. I was like, Ghost, just shut up, man. Let him have it. Let him have it, man. Don't please. We gotta have you on the album, man. Don't get this motherfucker no ammo. Go ahead.
It's this right here, and I understand when you have the money for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy some wild shit. You're not gonna see me. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of years with my funding. I mean, if my check clear, like your check clear, I might be in a Lambo next year. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You take a hot air balloon trips over Ireland. You know what I'm saying?
Each time is getting grander and grander. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. I mean, I understand how it get, man. I mean, they right now they up there building your new townhouse over there in the dome in the sphere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was moving in this soon, but they said what, 2 weeks?
Don't tell nobody
moving
else.
in the sphere.
Yeah, don't tell nobody else. Yeah,
AKA the Eddie P Center.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I understand Kanye did right by you, man. I mean,
gotcha. Yes,
it's all right.
Check clear.
I'm waiting for my
clear.
check to clear. I might buy some stupid shit. I don't know. But right now, it's just like that whole, like I said, came out of a battle when cats get pointed out for behaving like colonizers, purchasing shit and behaving badly once they acquire something. And that's why I have a disregard for how Skrelly and all these pharma bros carry on their business with things that literally impact people's lives. Because that's one huge thing I have a problem with. We talking about cats not planting money trees nowhere. Y'all just literally are pruning the money trees only. And so that fucks with me. But then to go into the culture just because, while you was in college and smoked a little bit of weed, the, Jamal and Lakeith that you was cool with,
put you on.
Play Enter the Woo for your years up there. Was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's like, well, fuck it. I got the money. Let me go grab this real quick after, basically stacking up on people suffering. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all, but fuck him specifically. And so with that being the case, yes. Do I want to hear the album? Yes, I want to hear the album. I know there was some crazy plan with copping the album, with the album existing in the first place after so many years. What they say at first, it was 100 or 150 years, basically supposed to be a time capsule piece.
Yes,
they're going to crack open the album, and
which I thought was epic. I thought that was epic. That was
epic. But God bless them, and especially with the way that, fortunately and unfortunately, the way music is going. Fortunately, because music is progressing, you get people that do stuff at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Looking at TDE, Dreamville, and others. You know what I'm saying? That do stuff at a high level and make good music. But also you have the other end of it where basically folks is basically gonna be making dolphin sounds and screeches and calling them the hottest bars they ever spit. And it's like, okay, 100 years in the future,
We
this
don't
might have
know.
aged like milk, dog.
Yeah.
Let us get it. Let me get it before I leave this plane. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it so I can be like, you know what, those Wu guys were something.
Right
You
on.
know what I'm saying? So that on the end of the time capsule, pull a Most Def, put an installation up, which they did at one point. They
Yeah.
did do an installation with it, and that was dope. I was with it that they did that, and I'll just say once my check clears and I can go on, just a little bit of culture tourism, I'm gonna start hitting up stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie P was sitting up in you came back to the O for a second, was chilling out Chappelle's farm with Most Def and Talib.
Working on something.
Throwaways. Listen
Working
to a
on
couple of
something,
throwaways,
man. You'll see.
giving your opinion. And you know what I'm saying? That was right after you left the Rakim sessions.
Exactly.
And I really don't appreciate what you had to say to that man. But
Exactly. And then also left that Pete Rock in comment session as well, and left my opinion about that album as well. But
you should have left more of an opinion on that album, but we ain't gonna go there.
I got you. But yeah, man, this new form, what they're doing now is trying to sell it just a little bit for like $1 or some shit or whatever, just like a snippet, if I'm not mistaken.
What they're doing is basically they trying to recoup some of their funds is what they're doing rather than just sitting on it.
Got it.
So what they're doing now is for every dollar spent, because they still got that time frame, and I didn't see how far out the time frame is now, because I believe they shortened it. So it does give you they were given a 5-minute sampler of the album on the NFT, but now with the extra $1, what it's doing is it's gonna knock 88 seconds off of the release date of 2103.
Okay.
So depending on
how
this runs, like
I get it now. I didn't read it right. I got it now. How they like each time somebody purchases an NFT, it's going to knock off the time frame from it being released.
Yeah,
got it. Which make that hell, that's genius. Now think about it. Fuck, if they get that quota, like you said, they got to get that money back. That's how they get that money back. That's dope. Yeah.
This is what's wild on it. Okay, we going to do the math here. So if you're doing it here, you got 2,475,529,330 seconds till 2103 right now. So let's see here.
Well, that ain't shit in crypto.
So what we're looking at here in a nice round number here is, okay, so we could get this out today if somebody want to throw up 28, 29 million. Somebody got 29 million, we can get this shit released tomorrow.
And again, that's nothing in crypto. You know how fast that shit move? And we talked about this on 3PMD, how cats did a pump and dump with G Unit coin or whatever. They made off with 300 mil. That's nothing in crypto, in cryptocurrency. That's nothing at all.
So I'm saying, can I get somebody to go ahead and come up with the 29 mil? Go ahead and get this moved along. I want to hear this Wu album.
Yeah, man, that's dope.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this Wu album. You know what I'm saying? Can we quit playing? I mean, because if Meth was dropping verses like Meth has been dropping verses on this run,
yeah.
I'm trying to hear all them extra.
Man, personally, Meth sound a whole lot meaner when he's by himself. Like he's a different dude when he's doing the Wu-Tang shit. And then come on, it's like night and day. Like you said, he's been lighting it up on his own. But when he's with, when he jumps on a Wu track, it's different. It's different. It's a whole nother vibe. That's my opinion. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, because everybody, I've been preaching this recently. Everybody talk about this J. Cole run of features, man. I was up there like, but have y'all been looking at the Meth run of features?
he's considered an old head. Nobody's paying attention because he's an old head, and they're more worried about what he's doing on Power,
Yeah.
instead of what he's doing in the in the mic booth. But yeah, he's been on a tear, but nobody's checking for him like that. But
And he's been flaming it the fuck up because that your old Drew verse
killed it. He always jump on cat stuff and kill him on that shit, man. I mean, that's just what he does. But again, when he's with the family or whatever, he's a little bit more.
He take a seat back. He get reserved.
Yeah.
He get reserved. He be up there. He be nice guy in it a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, man, I'm all about hearing this album, and it's a wild concept, and it's a wild crowdfunding going on this. And it's funny because, all right, like I said, giving you a snippet, then and it's highly encoded. So the fact of the matter is you can't leak it, because you leak it, and I know there's multiple ways besides just digitally encrypting it. The fact of the matter is there are ways to sonically encrypt it and it not be detectable to the average listener. So if you put it out there, it's like, oh, you know what? Beatdown Brown leaked that one. Like how you know? Oh, we got this high pitch frequency that goes that only he got, because that went along with his encryption. And when you go run it through, when you go and isolate that frequency, like we got it right here. That's from his leak, because we know who spent this much on it. And so, yeah, it does cut down the piracy. It does cut out the leaks. Yeah, go ahead, y'all. Y'all be spending money on stupid shit. Get off that Temu, get off that TikTok store for a second, and go ahead and 29 million y'all could throw $1 up there.
Yeah, like I said, that ain't nothing in crypto. And I'm surprised, some Saudi prince then come in and jump in, and you're like, hey, I'll take that shit off your hands. And matter of fact, I want them to come over here and perform it live.
And I'm gonna throw it up on Amazon.
Yeah, there you go. Because how they've been paying all these artists to come over there just to do just to perform their album. I forget how much they paid Beyonce. What's his name? This prince, that Indian prince or something, over in I think it was Dubai, and they hired Justin Bieber to do a set for 10 mil. To do their favorite Justin Bieber songs. I don't even think it was a full fucking album, just their favorite songs. They paid them 10 mil.
24 mil for Beyonce.
See,
24 mil for Beyonce. And the fact,
that's the album. They can get the album, man. That's the catering money.
But Fat Man Scoop said that one time when he was in some dictator over in Africa brought him over, and all he had was one cut.
See?
And he's like, no, he's like, they changed like 5 to 10 years of my life, money wise, off of one cut. That's wild.
They like what they like,
and that's in New York money. Remember, that's a whole lot different. When you got a New Yorker saying he changed my life,
that's a whole nother. Yeah, we're talking big boy checks. But that's how they're doing it over there, man. They're on their run right now. Again, spending that money that they have, especially wait till you see what they're about to do with boxing. You'll see. Wait till you see when that pops off or whatever. They're gonna make our shit look ridiculous. We're gonna be watching fights like at 3:00 in the afternoon because of the time change, because they like, man, we about to put the Middle East on the map as far as boxing.
Hey, do me a solid.
They got the money.
Do me a solid. Your homeboy that just brought you over last week, tell him it brought you a DJ LOH over. Tell him to go ahead and we'll do a Dirty 30 live for like half of what you got.
You got it.
And I know you was making your appearance, and your private Instagram was crazy, man. I got to see a couple of them shots. I didn't know that kind of opulence existed. You know what I'm saying?
Speak that shit. Speak that shit to existence, please.
So
I wish
we'll come over for a week, flip everything up, and I promise y'all I won't be acting funny. I won't say different, but I won't be acting funny.
Just like I told a selected few, when you get a text from me and it's coordinates, you know what time it is. It's time.
Like I said,
things about to change.
I didn't say I won't be
no
acting
caption.
different.
when you look at all those numbers and be like, hold on, what is this? This ain't his social. No, motherfucker, it's coordinates. We're gonna be on some Shawshank Redemption shit. You know, you're gonna find a rock that ain't got no business being there.
Mhm.
Yeah. You go take that shit and it's gonna be something good for you. You know, you
Hey.
good to go.
Like I said, I ain't gonna be acting funny. I might be acting different, but I won't be acting funny.
My man, I like that.
I will still say hello. I will still dap you up. But if I Vince Staples you, yo man, we can kick it here. Hey, where you live at, man? Don't nobody know where I live.
Exactly. Like, you be entertaining niggas? Oh man, you got a good heart.
Love Vince for that one. Love Vince for that one.
You be cooking breakfast for niggas? Yeah, you got a good heart. That
Love
dude
Vince
is
for that
solid.
one.
He is solid. But yeah, man, shout out to the Wu, man. We could go ahead and segue, man, into the next one because I saw it, that ad, that combo. It's like, well, damn. I thought maybe it would be I guess it do look like a Jordan, but it's Nike who's doing it, not Jordan. I would think that Jordan would jump on that, but go ahead.
Okay, here goes the thing about it. It's dope. It's cool. It's actually a re-release, and that's where a lot of people are salty and are sore with it from the sneakerhead community because it's just like I'm about to bring it up. What we're talking about right now is you have an old collaboration with the Wu and Nike bringing back their old dunk, the Wu-Tang Killer B dunk. And where it comes into where folks are sore about it, and that is a dope visual that they threw out there. where folks are sore about it is like, okay, all these re-releases, because this is going back into like certain colorways of Jordans, bringing out, you know, certain like you said, certain dunks, certain foams, and all this other stuff, certain rare colorways or rare patterns, rare collabs that were one thing. People are getting upset because like you're dropping the value of it, or you're dropping, even if it's not the actual, even if it's not the actual value of it for resale, they're just like the emotional value of it. Kind of like you had to be there. Like, oh, you don't have this?
Yeah, the original.
Oh, man.
Not the knockoff. Kind of like when we were kids, the old Transformers, the ones that was actually made out of metal. Yeah. And then you got the new re-release that's plastic as shit. You know, the other ones will fucking hurt you. You damn near cut yourself on Optimus Prime. You know, but back to the shoe, because I'm not a sneakerhead like that. Because
I'm not either.
Because
I think the whole industry is crazy.
Yeah, it's the markup, and it's a fucking tennis shoe. And you got these motherfuckers losing their minds. You got again, not to date ourselves, but we come from a time frame where cats was dying.
Literally.
Over fucking sneakers. You know, just because
sneakers and starter jackets, man.
That part. So I was like, give me my suede Pumas. I'm cool. Ain't nobody dying over these. You know, my fat shoelaces.
My Reebok black tops, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody messing with me with these or whatever. But yeah,
and
man.
By the way, I'm gonna go there. Fuck y'all for re-releasing my brown and black tops. Didn't nobody add them joints. I was the only one with the pigskin black tops. Now they gonna re-release them shits.
I saw a dude the other day. Not the other day. Was it? No, it was a minute ago. I get out, I'm pumping my gas. He's behind me. I look down at his kicks. Dude had on a pair of D Browns, fucking Reebok pumps.
I was just about to say
they re-releasing all kind of shit. I was like, oh my, he got the fucking pumps. I was like, I ain't seen those since fucking Juice, you know. Yeah, but damn, you know, that's just where we're at now because all the new shits are ridiculous. What was that brand that had those fucking they were worse than the Yeezys, the Balenciagas?
Oh yeah,
those. Come on, man, those are tennis shoes. Stop playing, man. So now they
fucking Mega Man boots that everybody was wearing, looking like fucking
that. They just re-released Deion Sanders. You know, all those shoes are coming back because they were the shit. And I get now I see why everybody is tripping because they got the original pair. And now you re-releasing them, they will lose value. But I never thought that tennis shoes held value until you start seeing these cats with their collection. Some dude had a a booth out here who had every pair of J's, and you could pay to come see them. And I was like, who's paying to see this shit? But again, they're an attraction.
Well, you got two ends of it. So you got somebody like James Johnson in the league, okay, that is a hype beast that has like all types of crazy shoes, and on top of that, I forgot about player exclusives. As my boy Big Mike let me know, he's like, you got to watch for the PEs when somebody's with a brand, and would just say Jordan brand gives them, yo, here goes you and your colorway for your team. Damn. You're the only person that gets them. They don't get released. So then James Johnson was one that was known for like having the colorways for other cats PEs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you got the
How the fuck don't worry about it.
How the fuck you got the LeBron throwback Cavs joints? You know what I'm saying?
You have to get it from that person or somebody right next to that person to get them. That's how I get that aspect of it.
But then cool. You got Fat Joe being probably one of the biggest ones in hip hop as far as the sneakerhead. My boy told me about the throwback story of him going to Mike Bibby's warehouse, because you remember Mike Bibby was Jordan, was a Jordan ambassador. And he's like, you know, Mike Bibby's up there's like, all right, Joe, go in and grab whatever you want. And Joe kind of got greedy, was up there grabbing, because you know Mike left from Sacramento, went to Atlanta. And he had crazy Atlanta colorways, both in the retro colorways and in the new colorway of J's. And Joe was trying to grab up all types of crazy shit. He's like, yo, dog, no, you can't have that shit. Don't nobody have that shit. I have it. That's why this warehouse exists, because I got that. Jordan himself made those for me in those 5 colorways. Don't nobody got red and yellow J's. I got red and throwback Hawks J's. And that's it.
Because you just sparked something, because I just saw they gave Jada Kiss his own, and DJ Khaled got their own colorway or whatever, and they some fly ass colorways too. But still, it's one of those, to me, man. It's just sneakers. You know, it's just sneakers.
Even look at a MC like Skyzoo, because he did a Jordan mixtape. He did the vocals for a Jordan mixtape. He got a rare like gold and something else color J's. He's the only one with that colorway because he did the mixtape.
Dope.
So it's just like, when you do these re-releases, when you push these out, like I said, it's not so much the monetary devaluing, it's the emotional. It's the you had to be there. It's like literally
you didn't wait in line. You know, you didn't have somebody. You didn't pay somebody because you had to work to go stand in line until you got off. You know, and so you could tag in to get those damn shoes or whatever. You didn't know when that secret release was going to happen. You had to be at that spot.
You wasn't at that concert when Homeboy did this song. So you didn't hear that song here. Right. You wasn't at that, that art installation to see this painting that wasn't allowed to be photographed. So now that they're releasing prints of that painting, I feel chipped because I went to New York. I saw it unveiled. They put my phone in one of them little bags to make sure nobody saw this. And now you can go buy this shit off Etsy.
And now I can see that shit on. I can watch the whole show on Prime. Shit. I get it. I get it now. Like, thank you for the perspective. I didn't understand. Like, why is everybody tripping? You're like, bro, it's a re-release. So the motherfuckers who got the original ones are like, are you serious? Nah, you ain't supposed to be dropping those again. Nah, I understand. I guess because all this talk about that, the NFTs and all this shit is back out there again. Wu-Tang's hot. And there was like, why not capitalize on it? Let's just go ahead. We re-releasing everybody else's shit. Why not the Wu?
You can't tell by my driveway, but I'm a car guy. So I'm really into car culture, everything about it, everything around it. Why is this car fires compared to this car, even though this car might be statistically better, better on the road or whatever, yada, yada, yada. This got less features. Some years back, my homeboy sold a Yenko Camaro, and he didn't know it was a Yenko when he had it. He just had a fly Camaro, but it didn't have air conditioning. It didn't have a radio and stuff like that. He had just copped it from somebody's backyard like 10 years previous, something like that. And it was just a fast ass Camaro he had. And then when he was getting ready to sell it, somebody was up there's like, yo, does it have this? Does it have this? Does it have this? It's like he was selling it for one price, and the dude was like, in good faith, I can't pay you this. I gotta pay you this much more. Because do you know what you got? And this is pre-internet. He's like, go look this up at the library and then call me back and understand why I'm paying you what I'm paying you. And what's crazy about stuff like that is, yeah, there was only 100 of those made worldwide. You know what I'm saying? There was another Camaro came out around the same time. Only 50 of those were made worldwide. So when you see somebody with one, hear about it. This ain't a Cybertruck where it's like, oh, wow, I finally got to see one. No. Right. If you see one, you literally looked at a fucking unicorn. This is a Sasquatch. It's the same thing with these sneaks. Oh, you know what? Because you pre-ordered tickets to a Wu show, you got these Wu dunks. And it was only for the VIP access. So we only made 300 pairs because that's all this venue could hold. So there's only 300 pairs of these walking around the world, you know, whatever.
And now,
you know,
you see them, you know, on Amazon. Yeah.
Now you can go hop into your local Foot Locker and have some yellow and blacks. No, no. There's a value to this thing. You can't fully tell from my background, but there's a couple of collectibles I got back here. You had to be there to get it. I got a couple Sacramento Kings bobbleheads like that my people sent me from the stadium. If you wasn't there that night, you can't go get it at all. It was for that night and that night only, and it was a rare one. And it has an error on it or whatever like that. Yeah, it's like that. So when you start re-releasing stuff, either re-releasing the error or re-releasing something rare, it takes away that emotional value from what you got there. So I do understand, as much as I don't like to agree with hype beasts and all like that, I do get it. So yeah, am I hyped to see more Wu collabs and stuff like that? Could have been another shoe than the dunk that they already dropped. Yeah. That would have been nice if they'd have done something other than the dunk.
I got you. Not a re-release. Do something new.
That's my soapbox right there on that one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Associate them with a player, associate them with something else, and have it where it might be a game worn thing. So you know what I'm saying? Who on the Knicks fuck with Wu that hard body? You know what I'm saying?
Or here's an idea, Nike. You could have this one. I'll toss this to you. Come up with some Wu-Tang with ice cream for the WNBA.
Ooh, that would be fire. That would be fire.
I'm looking at you, Angel Reese. Yeah.
Hey, look, actually, right now, Disco Kane is sitting at you at the crib, mad as hell, like, nigga, you in my head.
For sure. But that's what I'm thinking of, man. You know, a collab like that. Flip the script. You already got the dunks. Do something for the WNBA.
And
come on, man, they hot right now.
Right now, what is it? Sabrina got the biggest shoe in the game, period, men and women. So I mean, it's not like they aren't pushing shoes out there. Yeah. Go get with your hot player and do the Wu ice cream joint. That would be so cold.
Just saying, fam. Just saying.
I need a hot pair of all tan kicks. You know, I'm kicking casual, man. I rock some butter pecans right now.
Butter pecans, man. Yeah, man.
Butter pecans right now, man.
Yes, sir. That's my take. That's
some
my
chocolate,
take on that, man.
Some chocolate deluxe with the Dickies,
man.
Some chocolate deluxe with the Dickies.
Free game, Nike. Free game. Just saying. Y'all out here doing this shit. You know, make it make sense.
Hey, look, portion of free game. Y'all got to check due too. We didn't give y'all a nice little bit right there. So y'all can go ahead and cut that check too, man.
I'm talking not just the shoes, but put the Wu emblem on the WNBA jerseys as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forget about it. See, that's enough. That's enough for them, man. Yeah, I'm cool. I landed my plane. I'm cool on it. Yeah.
I mean, Nike, go ahead and cut that check. I'm trying to go parasailing across the Sahara like BG and Eddie P did. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I just imagine parasailing in the desert. But go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You hooking up to the doom buggy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
I just didn't know that you could take a Cybertruck over the dunes like that, man. That was really cool.
God
Your private
damn.
Instagram is crazy, man. It's something to
Bruh,
legends, man.
Bruh, you are doing the most. You are doing the most. I'm signing off. Thank you.
Thank
All our
y'all.
subs.
Like, share, subscribe, come by the Schwebel room, check us all out. We doing it
Indeed.
big for y'all. It's been another week. Glad to have my partner back in the building. Glad you got home safe. You know,
Yes,
all these
sir.
cyber attacks going on.
Yep,
It's
indeed.
good to see you back, brother.
All
And on
right.
that note, we're gonna get out of here and we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.